It's the first, well, not the first of the year, it's the first official weekend of the new year of 2022. Technically, we actually had a weekend for 2022 for movies last week, but no new movies really came out, and I counted it towards the end of the year box office. This is the first official week of new movies of the year. And what do we get? Kind of a Charlie's Angels ripoff to a degree, with a little bit of Atomic Blonde, but not in a good way. The 355. So this is a movie that's one of those films that kept getting pushed back on the back burner or longer and longer. And it landed in the beginning of January, usually the dead month for films. And I can see why. First off, our theater wasn't very cracked. My theater wasn't very packed at all. But to the point, I can't go as far as to say this is a god-awful, horrible movie. I don't even think this movie is really that bad. Because the acting is good. Most of the action isn't that. I mean, they do a little of that shaky cam stuff, but it's not extreme in most cases. You can usually make out what's going on. It's espionage. There's a little Jason Bourne. There's a little bit of there's some heist elements in it. There's a couple really good action sequences. Not like amazing or anything, but solid action sequences in there. There's a little bit of humor here and there. Like I said, the acting, all these actresses are doing fine. Sebastian Stan is actually really good in the film too. He plays douchebag really well. I think it's just playing the Winter Soldier for so long makes him naturally be able to kind of play a douche. It's basically like, okay, take what the Winter Soldier does and now kind of put more of an arrogant ass angle to it. I'm like, okay, I'm enjoying him. Definitely. I'm enjoying all of Jessica Chastain is good. Lupita Nyong'o, I will treasure her forever. I don't remember the actress playing. I mean, Penelope Cruz is fine. I don't know the actress playing the Chinese operative, and I don't know the actress playing the. Actually, I don't know. Was she German? I want to say she was German. The German operative. I know I've seen them both before, but I just don't. I don't remember their names. So everyone's good. The problem for me is I think this film really doesn't have any idea of what it truly wants to be. Like this is a film I think with an identity issue. It wants to be part Atomic Blonde, badass, espionage woman who can handle herself. It wants to be part Charlie's Angels. The team comes together. It wants to be part Ocean's 11 at points. It wants to be part Jason Bourne. Like, it's just trying to be so many different types of movies that it becomes very all over the place. Oh, and there's a little bit of, no, I'm not gonna lie, a little bit of plot elements from, say, like the most recent Fast 9 movies where, spoilers, the MacGuffin is another tech thing. Can we just, I get it. As a society and culture, we are very heavily involved with technology. That's kind of where we're going in many ways. But can we find some other angle other than just, oh, this thing can just do whatever you want to the machine? It's like, even the plague aspect is better than that. Even like a deadly disease thing is at least more interesting than that. At least you can describe what the disease does, like in The Rock. It's like, you spasm so hard you break your back, but that's after your skin melts off. I'm like, see, that's at least interesting. I'm like, okay, it's another tech thing, whatever. But like, yeah, I'm like, as much as I'm enjoying the performances I'm watching, I'm not engaged in the story very much. To some degrees. There's definitely like elements of the story that works. The Pelham, she was just trying to get back to her kids. The constant back and forth between agencies of who's getting this, who's double crossing, that's kind of fun, but you can see it coming a mile away. It's very predictable where many elements are going to go. I had to laugh in one scene though, and you do see a bit of this in the trailer. They're at this auction in this museum. This is where you see them in the trailer where they're all dressed up, and Jessica Chastain ends up getting into a fight with one guy for the entirety of like 15 minutes on screen. because there's a whole bunch of others that like everyone else is doing everything else, and she's having so much trouble with this one guy. I'm sorry, something about that was hilarious to me. It's like, wow, Jessica Chastain, really kind of badass right now, aren't you? Right? Honestly, she is a badass. She is a badass, real life and in the movie. Yeah, it's they also, while the character does come around near the end of the film, I want to say like in the last third, she's finally kind of like not complete unlikable turd. I want to say she's German. The German operative is kind of an unlikable turd throughout the first half of the movie. Like, she's not fun. She's the loose cannon who doesn't play by the rules because she had something bad happen to her in her life, and therefore she can't trust them. I was like, I don't give a crap about that backstory. It doesn't make the character any more likable. Penelope Cruz, she's likable. She's likable enough. Lupita Nyong'o, Jessica Chastain, the Chinese operative, they're all likable in their own way. She doesn't start to really kind of turn around until about the halfway point. Even then, it's not too little, too late, but it's like you could have done more. Look, I'll say this: the film surprised me from the trailers because the trailers imply something else is going on in the movie. But it turns out the trailers were very much misleading. So, is this the worst film ever? Is it the best film of the year? Is it the worst film of the year? The correct answer to that is yes. It is currently the best and worst film of the year. That'll quickly change. But the 355... you know what? I'll also say this. I don't remember. I didn't check how long this film was. I never looked at my phone because I don't wear a watch. I usually check my phone for the time. I was wondering when the film was going to end, quite frankly. Like, this felt longer than it probably was. And maybe that's just because it was holding my interest enough to follow through, but not enough to be like, oh, it was this long has passed? Like, this much time has passed? Oh my God, where's the time go? No, it's probably like, all right, how much more do we have left? So, yeah, not a great start to the year, but let's be honest, it's January. Next week I got Scream. I'm not looking very much forward to it, but I'm hearing nothing but a fantastic thing. So, who knows? And I have no intention of seeing Sesame Street. But anyway, I digress. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point, hopefully. Ideas for on Star Wars, Super Magic, anything I do on the channel, put that in the comments below as well. Zanpakuto, Toe, Lantern Core videos, the works. I'll get to that at some point as well. What If will be uploaded tomorrow. And I think that's it. Besides besides Box Office and Pokemon Team video on Sunday, that's my weekend. Till then, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you folks for the next one.